Hi guys, so I am back to share my latest projects with you all, and this one is using a beautiful kit. It's one of Seneca Pond's latest kits, and it is called Pen Pals Traveler's Notebook. And this kit, let me explain a little something. This kit is made to create a traveler's notebook. Excuse me. I have a problem creating traveler's notebooks. That's why I never make them, because I can't seem to stay within the measurements of traveler's notebook, and you'll see what I mean as we go along, because I have three little journals to show you. So this first one, obviously I made my own journal. It's not a traveler's notebook because it measures, this one measures 4.5 by 8.5. Now the cover measures 4.5 by 8.5, so it is kind of the standard for a traveler's notebook because the pages inside are a little smaller. I think the pages inside measure 4.25 by 8.25. So technically you could use this as a traveler's notebook, but the only thing is I sewed the pages as a junk journal. You know, I didn't use the elastic bands or nothing like that, if you know what I mean. I hope I make sense. But anyway, let's get to this beautiful kit. Now this kit is big. Her kits are just amazing. You get so much for your money. I made 3 journals with one kit. I printed everything out, and I only printed, I think it was 2 extra pages of her tags and her postcards, and I created 3 journals, okay, with one kit and 2 extra pages. So 2 extra pages, what I mean by that is 2 pages of postcards and 2 pages of tags plus the kit. So excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. It's just very early and I'm still sipping on my coffee. So anyway, what I did with this one is I used a manila envelope and I covered it in fabric, front, you know, outside and inside. I used felt, so it's nice and squishy and soft. So you can see, I love that with the ink pot and the pen and the roses. And I used eyelets. I stitched all around, and then I used one of her images like that. And here I glass glittered the roses and the flowers. Have a little bow pin here with a little dangling diamond. I have metal corners, bronze metal corners, little bow here, and it says the lost art of letter writing. I love that, so I thought it was very appropriate for the front cover. It's very chunky. I have seam binding. I have a couple of charms hanging. It's like a little lock, a little made with love that Aaliyah sent me, and a little key. Let's see. Oh, and then for the spine, I wrapped white lace around the spine, and then I wrapped these little flowers that have these little dangling laces around, and I love them. So that's what the spine looks like. And the spine measures about, I don't know, close to 2 inches really. It has 3 signatures, so it's a chunky little monkey. So let's get in. So you open it up, and I have a little lace pocket, and I used everything in this kit is from Seneca. I'm not going to keep repeating it because you probably will get tired of hearing that. This comes, the kit comes with these little words that you can cut apart. They're like little tags. So I cut apart that and backed it with cheesecloth, and then I just put those little diamonds. It says my journey. And then this little fabric pocket here, this lace pocket. And in here I just have my note from the bookmaker, and this is from her kit. I put these on all of the journals. This kit is called Vintage Ephemera Library Cards. I love these vintage library cards, so I just backed it with coffee dyed paper. Everything that I stitched, any tags that I stitched, they're all backed with coffee dyed paper. So that is so cute. And then you get these little tags, lots of these. So this is the first page, and I use this lace to start off the page. It's beautiful. And then here I made a little envelope using Edith Holden. Let me see if I can zoom you in a little, just a tad. Hopefully I won't mess this up. Well, that's as far as I'll take you. So I hinged it with 2 applique flowers so you don't lose the page. And this is her background paper. Her background papers are wonderful because you could use them with so many other things. So, and then it opens, it's magnetized. I have some lace here, crochet, and I just put in here a little vintage rook card, playing card, and what else? Anything else in here? Nope, that's about it. So you can add more things in there. This is vintage onion skin paper. I love the feel of that. This is from a vintage poetry book. I folded it over and it creates a little pocket here. And here I have a little vintage Delta Airlines playing card for Chicago. And this is, oh my gosh, I forget the Pictionary maybe? It was blue, so I just put it in there. They're cute to alter or whatever you want. And World Trivia. So these are fun. So that goes in there. Have a little bag. I left that empty for you to fill. This is a little pocket. Excuse me. A little tag. Beautiful. Put a little lace. I believe Aaliyah sent this to me. Thank you, Leah. I think that was you. And then Edith Holden. Collect memory moments, not things. Look at that image. Beautiful. And then this is more of her background paper. Here I have a little tuck with a little applique flower there. And I just stuck a little envelope here, and you can use it for taking notes. I distressed everything with tea dye from Tim Holtz. And that goes right in there. Use some line paper. And that is onion skin paper. This is another page from her collection. It's got like script and little stamps, says little postcards. And look at that. I love that page with all the roses. It's a little envelope. And in here I just put one of these. It's from Milton Bradley, 1991. So it's a scorecard little page. I seen Aaliyah using some of her stash, and she reminded me that I had those, so I used them. And then on the back of that I have a little glassine envelope and another, I think that's Pictionary, I can't remember, and another one of her beautiful tags. And these little tags, they're not backed, but they are tea stained in the back, so they're not white. And in here I have this cute little trim, and it's like velvet. And in here I have one of my little cards that I have in my stash. Look how beautiful those images are. More onion skin paper, lined paper. I love the bike with the rose. This kit is beautiful. And here I have a pocket. And my printer was acting up. I needed to clean the print head, so I had to reprint these, but I didn't want to throw these out, so I just, see how you can see like the lines, but I figured these would be extra for journaling, because you could use those lines that my printer made, and you can use it for journaling. So I just put a little tab here with some rickrack and use it. It was a couple sheets that printed out like that before I noticed that, uh-oh, my print head needs to be cleaned. So I used them in here for that purpose. You can just use them. And you have this beautiful thing. It's like a, what is it, Baroque die. Opens up, so you could journal here and on the page. Close it up. And today's schedule, to do contacts. More Edith Holden. Then I have this lace here, and I used it to put these cute little tags. Hear the whisper of angels, be with who makes you smile. And these, of course, have been backed. Coffee dye and food color. More, another baggie. Have a little flip. These you get in the kit. Beautiful. And in here I have one of these. Extra journaling. You can move these around, clip them, do whatever you want. I just tuck it under there. Here is another, the other side of that vintage poem paper. These are like little file folders you can journal on. And another little Pictionary, I think it is. The other side of that poetry. My happy place. Here is another one of those little tags with cheesecloth. And here I have a little flip. I use some applique. You can flip up and flip down for extra journaling. And this is food coloring dye. More onion skin paper. 10 favorite things with the rose. And you get, I think, can't remember if it's 2 or 4 of these little trifold. And I just backed it onto avocado dyed paper. And then this is some eco dye paper that I had made. I wasn't very happy with how it turned out, but you can see some color variations. You can see some little prints, you know. I'll have to, like that leaf there, you can see. So I just added it in here. and that is magnetized. Little applique flower with some bling in the center. Another poetry book, and then you have a tally, vintage tally card here. Goes in that little pocket. Another root card, and then you have another one of her journal cards, backed with food coloring paper. Little collaging here with some lace and some fabric here. And what I did with the flip was I have cheesecloth, blue burlap, and some pink dazzling eyelash trim, and a little butterfly, and flips down for journaling. Now this here, I was so upset because this is in the kit. It's beautiful, right? This I wanted, it always happens to me, this I wanted to add it into the book as a signature, because that's what it's actually made for, and I totally forgot. It would have been so cute, you know, like in the middle of the signature, because it's a file folder. And then you have pockets on the top too. Oh, I forgot to add something. I'll add something in here. I'll probably add 2 fern letters in here. That's what I'll do. And you could put this in here as well, you know. And it comes with these beautiful tags. Isn't that just gorgeous? So you get this beautiful folder to add onto your signature, and I totally forgot. Oh my gosh, I was so upset. But whoever purchases this book, I'll add 2 fern letters in those pockets. So I just added it in there. More onion skin paper, and this is another one of her pages, guest check, with the little tea cup down here. And then this is one of her labels. I just backed it onto cheesecloth. And pockets with a little applique flower here. Another tag. I just added, stitched on a little piece of lace. That's backed onto food coloring dye. More Edith Holden. It's chunky. Oh, look at the butterflies on the wood and the script. I love that one. You can do your journaling here. And here we have another one of these little thingies. Thingies, envelopes. Oh my gosh. Lined paper, onion skin paper, beautiful digital paper here. Another envelope, and in this one I have another tag with some crochet trim. I love it. Another glassine bag with another one of my little cards. And another one of her tags with a rook. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. I've never heard of that game. But I know it's old. Airmail. Look at how cutie. Another one of the pockets with some vintage trim. Put that up there. And you can still journal like around here, you know. Just because it's up here doesn't mean you can't journal all around it. Collect moments, not things. And here is the other one of those that my printer acted up. Now my printer acted up not when I was printing this side, it acted up when I printed this side. But I thought you could use those lines, like I said, for journaling. And 10 favorite things. Oh, look at this one. A message card. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at the vase. Here is another time, another place. Love those. So I guess I did back my cards onto the blue food coloring paper. It's funny, you start working and then you don't remember, right? What you do. Worth remembering. Look at the window with the little butterflies and the bird cage with the bird. Love that. And then onion skin paper. Another little flip here. Postcard. Goes right in there. Another flip. Another bag. Here we have another little vintage tally card. And you get this in the kit too. It's a double pocket, so it opens that way. I love it. You can actually even put a picture in there, in here, and I just love it. And then it has this pocket here on the side, and you can actually put more because that pocket is pretty wide, and you get that little tag. Love that. And then on the top here you have yet another pocket with this tag. I love it. It's so cute. Post, the bike. Here I used blue burlap, and you have a tag here. And smile moments. Then you have this beautiful muted printed. It's like a check. It says the First National Bank. I don't know if it's you're gonna be able to see. It's like a very faint check. Oh, and you get belly bands as well. And here I just added this extra journaling. That just goes right in there. Graph paper. More onion skin paper. Tracing paper. Here we have another pocket with more vintage trim. And I think this pink rickrack, my friend Aaliyah sent me too. Beautiful tag. Goes right in there. Vintage music sheet. Another beautiful postcard. It goes in this flip that I probably glued down. No, I didn't. That happens a lot, you know. Another little envelope with another little scorecard thingy with some crochet trim, and another one of her tags. You have another one of my little botanical cards in there. Look at how beautiful that one is. And this is vintage music sheet paper. Two more tags here. So yes, I did stitch all the back with food coloring. This one flips open for extra journaling. You have the beautiful lace, tracing paper, onion skin paper, remembrances backed onto cheesecloth for extra texture. This flips down. Graph paper, and the other side of that beautiful page. Love that. More burlap. And this one is Chicago, this one is New York, and then that root card. And then you have another one of those score sheets. Get back in. Doesn't want to get back in. Okay. And that is the back. And on the back I have this little pocket here with two more beautiful little tags. The hand and then the butterfly. Love the butterfly. Okay. That is this one, guys. So chunky. So if you like chunky journals, beautiful chunky journals, this one is for you. Okay, I'll fix that. Okay, so that is it, guys. I'm gonna come back on another video so this one doesn't get too long and show you the other two that I have, and then I'm coming back with a little thrift store haul. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and Eileen, thank you for yet another beautiful kit. I am going to show you on the other video the other elements of the kit, because this one doesn't have all the elements that the kit brings. So thank you for watching. I'll be right back. Bye.